Namaste, beautiful beings. This is Belinda Pearl, and welcome to this weekly energy update. And so, this weekly energy update is going to focus a little bit on this upcoming Mars retrograde that is going to happen September 9th, 9th being this time of a wisdom and a guide, this higher intelligence inside of you, this ability to kind of see the higher perspective of the lay of the land, if you will. So when we go through these retrogrades too, the energy of the planet's a little bit more intense, and so it's really looking at the core of our being and seeing anything that we've bypassed over, especially when it comes to how we feel about ourselves, our self-worth, and how we feel that we can really arrive in the world, and the message or the errand that we have to share in the world too. So everything that's happened in the past few months leading up to this time is going to be reviewed again. So you're going to look over the things that may have been bypassed over, so you can really start to value who you are at the deepest level, your core. And obviously all of this is an invitation, because it can show up in your life and you can just not take any notice of it from a high perspective, which is what that 9 energy wants to bring into. And when Mars stations again, it's going to be in November when it goes direct, and so there's this doorway too. That's an invitation on this 13th, which will be the divine feminine doorway of what we've learned and how we can bring that back into the world as well from a higher spiritual perspective. So we learn a lot to work with our intuition, as well as all that comes up for us over the next couple of months too. So let us do a little reading and just see where the energy is. So I like to have everybody feels comfortable, close your eyes, connect your breath. And even if you're watching this, 2 years from now, or right now in this moment when this video is being created, that we can always be fully present and asking what it is that we truly need to know right now, and so that this message that is transmitted will be a true message for you, that you'll hear it at the deepest level of your core, and will help you move through whatever you're moving through right now with a lot more ease and grace, and finding the confidence to move through it too. It is a time of actually the spiritual warrior being awoken in us, and it's time of being a little bit more courageous and confident in who you are. That energy really wants to come through. So let's see what it is that we need, especially what it is that we need to know now. So take a deep breath in, breathe all the air out, and do another deep breath, and then let everything go. Clear your mind. And let's see. Oh, this card's come up this week before. If you follow any of the other oracles, you'll see that this has come up or in some point in time. But this card I love. It's about expression. It's about being in the music. It's about being in your heart. It's about higher elevation, a higher way of thinking. It says perfect timing. It says now is the perfect moment for you to act on your inspirations or whatever's coming up in the world. What have you been working on? What have you been seeing for yourself? And I know I just had a conversation with a very special friend of mine about these doors that are opening, but it's a new perspective, a new way of seeing life. Can we really come into this world with this idea about everything we experience is a lesson for us to grow from, and all in fact is love, but also taking note that there is this other side of the world, and so half thoughts that we're thinking aren't even our thoughts. So it's time for us to be back in our place of our heart, to be grounded and rooted in that place. So perfect timing too. So think about the inspirations that you've been working on, what's been coming up for you, and how you can even use this Mars retrograding period to really understand your truth, what is that motivates you. And it's about integrity. The doors are open while you walk through them. So this is already saying that this is manifested and created. So again, things that we don't have to do, we don't have to try and push, I don't think, any longer. If you feel that you have to be fulfilling all these sort of marketing goals, maybe it's time to put that list away and start to get back into the authentic nature of why you are doing this. It says don't delay or procrastinate, as any of the ingredients are ripe for your success. So the success is happening now, and this ingredients and this ripe and the success, I saw this word enlightened and illuminated. It's like a realization, it's an epiphany, it's an idea, this realization that everything is done Oh, and it says here, everything and everyone is on your side. So we've been seeing this idea about the guardian angels or the archangels coming in, this divine assistance, and even the people that are in your life that are assisting you now are there for a reason, whether it feels like foe or friend. In fact, are helping you to rise into a place of your own spiritual mastery. And again, it's perfect timing for this to happen. There's also the divine feminine is rising, and so there's this aspect of the divine feminine in this card too that's pushing forward with Eris and Mars. They're going to be doing these little conjuncts like 3 times. It's already new moon Leo. This is when the first one was. And so we've been feeling this energy of what wants to rise from within. And it is that almost that inner protest that we've been stuck in the box and I don't want to stay here anymore. They're telling me it's time for transformation. So everything and everyone is on your side, supporting your positive outcome. Again, this is done. If we can see it, we can believe it, we can make it come into manifestation. And this manifestation energy has been coming in this whole week. From the beginning of the week, they were talking about law of attraction. But where does it start? In fact, it's not about all the ideas and the theories and the philosophies and the formulas and protocols of doing it. It's first aligning your mind with that vibration of what it is that you need to bring in for you right now. This is time for humanity's healing. But where do we start? We start right here at the home and the place of the heart. And so this is confirmation about all these energies we've been seeing through this whole time of COVID and all these changes we've all been going through, are all purposeful at the deepest level of your core. It's going to bring up the shadows that you need to see and use those shadows to grow from. We're going to see things in the world that are fake and going to rise up, or the secrets are going to rise up. You're going to see them for what they are. Maybe you've been spending a lot more time at home, so you're letting everybody else's energies dissipate out your space so that you can be more in this place of your expression, your sacred expression, your divine errand that you've chosen to bring to this world. So this is time for great awakening and to celebrate and to sing. So if you have a mantra, it can be in any language. It doesn't have to be in Sanskrit or Hebrew or English or anything like that. So it could even be your own language. Sounds that wish to come out of you, let them be expressed. Let them be expressed from this place of celebration and from your heart too. So hopefully all of that made some sense. And so from my heart to yours, may you always be blessed. Namaste. And again, this is Belinda Pearl, and this is in collaboration with my dear friend Alexandra from Woven We Are. And in the background, magical creations are being made just for you and for me and for all of us to come back together and create this amazing tapestry of love. Again, from my heart to yours, may you always be blessed. Namaste.